Have you ever felt that hollow ache in your chest? The one that appears when you're surrounded by people yet feel utterly alone. That feeling when you scroll through perfectly curated feeds wondering why true connection feels so elusive. In this video, I'm revealing why women's circles aren't just nice to have, but essential medicine for your soul. Backed by both science and ancient wisdom, you'll discover exactly where to find your goddess community, how to overcome connection anxiety, and the transformative power of authentic sisterhood. Stay until the end for the one practice that changed everything for me after years of surface level friendships. Picture this, it's a Wednesday evening, you're curled up on your couch, the soft glow of your laptop illuminating your face as you mindlessly scroll. Maybe your promotion came through today, the one you've been working towards for months. Yet the celebration texts feel hollow. Something is missing. In a world where we're more connected than ever, why do so many of us feel like we're drowning in a sea of superficial interactions? The truth is devastating in its simplicity. We've traded depth for breadth. We have hundreds of connections, but few true confidence. And for women especially, this disconnection comes at a painful cost to our mental health, our sense of self, and even our professional success. But imagine walking into a room where your arrival matters, where your voice is not just heard but sought after, where your unique magic is recognized even when you momentarily forget it yourself. This isn't a fantasy. It's the natural outcome of finding your true goddess community. The woman who finds her circle of sisters doesn't just gain weekend brunches, although they are nice. She gains resilience during life's challenges, witnesses of her evolution, champions for her dreams, and a profound sense of belonging that transforms everything. Today, I'll guide you through 3 essential parts of finding your goddess circle. Section 1: The Science of Soul and Sisterhood. Since the dawn of humanity, women have gathered around fires in red tents, in kitchens and courtyards, sharing wisdom, holding space for vulnerability, and witnessing each other's evolution. This wasn't just social pleasure, it was survival. It was medicine. Science now confirms what our ancestors knew intuitively. Women's bodies literally release oxytocin, the bonding hormone, when we gather with other women we trust. Our stress responses are calmed, our immune system strengthens, and our clarity sharpens. Research from UCLA found that women respond to stress differently than men. While men exhibit the fight or flight response, women often demonstrate a tend and befriend pattern. Literally, we are wired to seek connection with other women when under pressure. Studies show women with strong female friendships experience lower rates of depression and anxiety, recover more quickly from trauma, show greater resilience during transitions, report higher self-esteem, and even live longer. But beyond the impressive data points lies a truth more mystical. Something alchemic happens when women gather with intention. The masks drop, the competition dissolves, the comparison fades, and in that sacred space, we truly are being seen. We remember who we were before the world told us who to be. Section 2: Where modern goddesses gather. So where exactly do you find these soul-nourishing connections? Well, let me share both digital sanctuaries as well as earthbound gathering spaces. Online, you'll find curated Facebook groups like the Goddess Energy Academy one that I have created, or you could find a woman-focused Discord server shared around certain passions, or you can join virtual women's circles centered around full moon cycles or seasonal transitions, or you could also attend professional mentorship platforms. For in-person connections, search for local women's circles or red tent gatherings, community gardens, where working with the earth can create bonds beyond small talk. You could also look for independent bookstore events, volunteer collectives aligned with your values, and/or Skillshare gatherings following your curiosities. One of my favorite resources is meetup.com. This is not sponsored, it's just what I've been using lately, where you can find everything from women's only hiking clubs to new mom gatherings. Or if you're in a more rural area, you might need to drive a little bit further or even start your own group. But you'd be surprised at how many women in your area are silently seeking the same connection you are. Section 3: From Anxiety to Connection. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This sounds beautiful, but the idea of walking into a room with strangers makes my chest tight and want to throw up. Trust me, I see you, and I've been there too. The deeper we desire connection, often the more we fear of rejection. If anxiety arises when considering community, try these embodied practices. First, honor the wisdom of your fear. Your hesitation isn't weakness, it's your system's way of protecting you from past hurts. Place a hand on your heart and whisper, "Thank you for trying to keep me safe. We're going to try something new together." Then you can also just start as an observer. Not every gathering requires immediate vulnerability. Sometimes presence alone is contribution enough. You can also prepare a simple introduction focusing on your current journey rather than any achievements. You can bring a comfort object like a special crystal in your pocket or a meaningful necklace. You can also set a minimum stay time of 30 minutes before deciding to leave. And remember this vital truth: not every group of amazing women will be your group of amazing women. Every no brings you closer to your yes. Look for these aligned signs. You are feeling more energized after gatherings than before. You are catching yourself being more authentic than planned. And you are thinking about conversations long after they've ended in a positive way. Just a personal story: I have been battling social anxiety my entire life. Like, it was bad. And one of the ways that I started to get on this journey of healing that is to start reading books. I read a lot of books about how to properly socialize. I know it sounds stupid or weird for some people, but I have some book links down in the description box for you guys that help me just be like, okay, if I stand like this and I have my face looking like this, then that tells other people that I am happy and I'm open to conversation and that I'm just here for some fun. Or if I see someone with this kind of body type or this kind of body language, then I know they might not be open to talking right now, and that's okay. So just learning some of like the simple tips and tricks that I feel like other people might have gotten through socializing younger or whatnot. I feel a little bit more prepared and a lot more confident in myself when going into a lot of social situations. Then I also took the approach of, instead of going to a bunch of meetups where it's like heavily based on socializing, I did workout classes that helped take the focus off of like you needing to talk to each other and like talk about small talk or getting into a deep conversation or anything like that, because it focused around you working out or working out in a class. So I highly suggest that if you're someone who's a little bit more nervous and like wanting to just test the waters, find a workout group or workout class that you can go to, like Tai Chi or yoga or martial arts or Zumba, whatever it is, and try just going into there, and then challenge yourself every week to just say hi to one person or ask them, "So, what made you want to take this class?" And then see how the conversation goes from there. You are more than worthy of talking with people, and it is not as scary as you might think it is if it is your first time trying it. I tried 8 different workout classes until I found the one that I have been going to every week and where I feel most comfortable and where I gain a lot of energy after going to. So definitely don't take your first 1, 2, 3, or 4 places that you go to and don't feel comfortable in as discouragement. It just means that you're finally figuring out what actually makes you happy and what actually make you feel welcomed. Because the right community won't demand perfection, it will call forth your highest self while loving all parts of yourself along the way. In the reflection of sisters who see you clearly, you remember who you are. The doubts that once seemed so convincing grow quieter. The woman you're becoming finds her stride. This is the alchemy that happens when women circle together with intention. We don't just support each other, we transform together. So I challenge you this week: commit to one action towards finding your people. A community search, an RSVP, a vulnerable share in an existing group. Because when women gather together, worlds change, starting with your own. And if this resonated with you, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more content on feminine wisdom and intentional living, and share in the comments what's your biggest challenge in finding authentic community. Know that I believe in you, sweet soul, and that you are worthy of finding your group. And until we meet again, I am wishing you strength, happiness, and courage.